Hi guys, so welcome to another session of Learn with Sid. So today's video is going to be on art, and we're going to be looking at optical illusions. So for those of you who have been following me on the videos, we've done lots of different things on art over the weeks, and we rotate around art, science and maths. So today's session is going to be on art. So I'm just setting up my phone so I can see who is live and who is watching, and we're going to get started on our session. So for today's session, what you're going to be needing is a piece of paper. You're going to need a pencil. So I've got myself a pencil over here, and you're also going to be needing some felt tip pens. So I've got myself some felt tip pens, and black works really well. So if you can get hold of a black pen, that's going to be really good. So I've got some stuff that I've got ready now to start my session. So we're going to be making a start now. So if you're watching, give me a shout, and we are going to create an optical illusion. So we're on session 18 now. So those guys who have been following me right from the start, we've done lots of different things. And if you're enjoying them, do let me know, do comment, do share, and do encourage other people to join in as well. And do send your images through, because I love seeing what you guys have produced. Now, I am a bit late with putting up yesterday's video of your submissions, but I will do that later today. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen now so you guys can see what I'm going to be working on. So we're going to be creating an optical illusion, and we need a piece of paper to do this and a pencil to start off with. So what I want you to do first of all is to write your letter, your name. So the first letter of your name. So I'm going to write S, and yours could be whatever you want it to be. So I'm going to, with pencil, it needs to be bubble writing, nice and thick. And I have written my name. Okay, well, the first letter of my name. Yeah, actually looks better that way around. I think I'm going to stick with it that way around. So I've written my letter. Now, if you want to, and you want to be a bit more adventurous, you can do your full name, but I would suggest to watch what I'm doing first before you do your full name. Start off with just a letter, because it does help. I'm going to stick on the line so we can see that a bit better. Okay, so what we need to do now, and again, I suggest to use a pencil to start off with, is we're going to draw lines going all the way down. Then you can use a ruler, but I think it's just going to be easy freehand. So I'm going to draw a straight line going all the way down, and as long as you're not touching the letter, that's fine. So the first two lines, I'm not actually touching the letter. Now, when I get to the letter, so I'm going to start from the bottom, I get to the letter, and this line is going to bend, and then it continues to go straight, and then it bends. Oh, that one's not gonna, let me bend it the other way around. Then it's just gonna go straight. Okay, now you need to draw your lines as straight as possible, otherwise it's not going to work properly. So this way I'm bending this way, and it's going to go straight, and this way I'm bending that way, and it's going to go straight. And you continue doing that all the way along. So I'm bending that way, I'm going to go up, I'm going to go bend that way. So you can see as soon as I enter the letter, my lines are bending, and here my lines are bending over here as well. So we're going to do that again, and we're going to create an optical illusion effect, and it's going to look really cool. I'm going to bend this way, then it's going to go straight, then it's going to bend again, and then it's going to go straight. Let's do that again. And keep going. So if you've been following me for a while, which has been your favorite art video? I think lots of people enjoyed the craft flowers, and people also enjoyed the treasure map. But if there's anything else that you guys want to, what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to go straight there and then create another one there. If there's another video that you've enjoyed, let me know in the comment section which ones has been your favorite video so far. Right, I'm going to continue. So it is a bit tricky. And here I'm going to do like a little S shape. Now there's no exact kind of formula to how you do this. So it's up to you how you draw your lines. But when you enter your shape, they have to change direction a bit. Okay, so I've done mine there. Okay, so you can see they're slightly bent here. It's bent over here as well. Now what we need to do is to color that in. But the way that we color it is you have to miss a line out. So we're going to start off with the black. It's going to go, the first line is going to be completely colored in black. So I'm going to do the outline there and color that in. Let's color that in. Now you could go even further and have the lines coming across as well, and have a zigzag effect, but I think that's going to take way too long. And I also might make mistakes because I haven't done this in ages. Again, I used to do this when I was younger and I used to love it. Now I've seen other ones where you do it with your hand, where you place your hand on here, you draw around your hand, and you make it look like your hand's standing outside of the actual picture. Now you might want to put another piece of paper underneath so you're not colouring the table in there. So that one gets completely coloured in. Now you leave one line out. You don't colour that in, so that's going to be white. Now if you don't have black, you can use a different colour, but always stick to one felt tip colour for your optical illusion because it works better with one. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I will be colouring in the background and not the actual letters. So here, my letter, this is a thick black. Let's first of all go over everything in black. I think let's go over in black. So I've done my pencil. I'm going to go over everything in black, just so it's easier because we're going to have to color it in anyway. So let's just go over everything in black. So do everything in pencil first, then go over everything in black. Right, so I know loads of people are watching live. So if you're watching, give me a shout out. Who's watching? Where are you watching from? Okay, give me a shout out so I know who's watching. Maybe even your ages, whether it's your first time, which video you've enjoyed, and where you guys are watching from, whether you're in the UK or even abroad. Give me a shout out, guys. So from here, okay, so I'm going to go over the entire thing. Ooh, it looks really cool already, doesn't it? And again, keep going. Keep going. I'm really looking forward to seeing these. And if any of you do your full name as well, that's going to be a right challenge. It's going to take you a while to do that. So I look forward to seeing those as well. Okay, and we keep going. Now, tomorrow's session is going to be on maths. So we had our last maths session was on ratios. We're going to have another one on a different topic tomorrow. And then we're going to go back to science again, and then art. So we rotate around every day between the different subjects. Okay, so I've gone over all of my lines in black over here. Now what we've got to do is to figure out what we're going to be colouring in. So we coloured that black one in. Now you need to colour in the next one along. So this one's white. We colour in that, but we don't colour in the actual letter. Okay, so we colour in this bit, but we don't colour in that bit. So this gets coloured in all the way around here. Hope I don't run out of my black before I finish this, because I want to be able to show you what this looks like, all coloured in. Okay, and I bet you guys can be neater at colouring it in as well. So we leave that out white, we leave that out white. Right, next you leave, this one is going to be white, but you colour in the letter for this section. So this gets coloured in black. Okay, so you kind of see a pattern there. You're missing one out, but you're colouring in the letter. So this one gets coloured in black. I am running out of black. Okay, next you colour in the background black, but you miss out the letter. The letter stays white again. Okay, and you keep going until you've finished your entire picture. And then we're going to see what it looks like, and I'm sure it's going to look really nice and exciting. Now you can do more complex pictures. Like I said before, you could have waves going across, you could have lines going across and then wavy, and create little squares rather than long strips as well. But it starts to get a lot more complex and you're more likely to make mistakes that way as well. So practice on just a letter first and then build on and do some more extravagant pieces of optical illusion. It looks really cool though. You can actually see the letter popping out now. So this is going to be black. And this is going to be black. My black's running out. Oh no. I think I've got a marker somewhere. But I bet that's going to be a different. Oh, this works. This is better. This is actually a whiteboard marker. Whiteboard. It doesn't smell so good though. It's giving off fumes. Okay, so I'm going to colour all this in. It's a slightly different black as well. I don't know whether you can see that on the camera. It's not the same black. It's really interesting how different markers will be a slightly different shade of black. They're not all pitch black. Ooh, don't want to go over that. Okay, so we've got that. Next, we're going to be colouring this bit in. Right, so get your submissions in by 6 o'clock today. I'm also going to be creating the submissions video from yesterday's stuff. So if you haven't sent me that through, you've still got time. So yesterday we were looking at the radiation from the sun. If you want to send in your diagrams through, we've still got a few hours. Even though the submission was 6 p.m. yesterday, I actually haven't got around to doing it yet. I had a break from work yesterday evening. Right, let's have a look. That gets coloured in because that's the background. This gets coloured in because this bit's in the background. Okay, right. So I'm nearly done. And we'll see what this looks like once it's ready. Now, our next art project in 2 days, well, 3 days time, is going to be more arty. So these are more like craft-based stuff. We're going to do more of an art scene. So you're going to need some chalk or some soft pastels if you've got those. That's going to be better if you've got soft pastels. But we'll be doing some stuff which will be more arty for learning about techniques. So I look forward to that session. Right, so this is done. Now, once you've done your piece, don't forget you need to write your name on there. So I'm going to write it in one of the white strips that are empty. So if I now grab a thinner black, do I have a thin black? I don't seem to have a thin black, so I'm going to use a grey. I'm going to go right over here. Sid. So write your name down. Write art with Sid. Hashtag art with Sid. Look at my S. Okay, optical illusion. Now, what you can do is, now that looks like the S looks like it's slightly standing out. You can make these lines even thinner and closer together to make a better effect. And you could make them so thin that they're just the thickness of your felt tip pen and you're not actually colouring anything in. So you could try lots of different techniques and see what happens. But here I've only just used one colour. So I've only used black and I've made my letter S stand out. Now, if you are trying to write your entire name, so if you're writing your entire name, the thickness of your lines has to be thinner to be able to pick up the difference in the letters. So I look forward to seeing what your finished pieces are going to look like. But this is my finished piece. Hope you guys like it. So tomorrow we're going to be looking at a maths topic. So let me just unshare this for a second. So we're going to do maths tomorrow. So tune in at 3:30 tomorrow. And if you guys are interested in our regular art club or maths camp or science camp, again, give me a shout out. I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.